Y'all already know what time it is. Y'all already know. Y'all already know. It's movie time, y'all. Did I say it's movie time? It's movie. It's movie time, y'all. So y'all know what we gotta do. We gotta get the snacks. We gotta get the drinks. We gotta get the boo, and we gotta get the couch, and we gotta get our blanket, and then we gotta sit down on the couch, and we gotta snuggle up, and let's watch the movies, y'all. That's what we about to do. 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 It is movie time, y'all. So yes, you know what we were reviewing because you saw the picture, you saw the movie title. So can we just get into this? Yes. So apparently this movie is an old movie. And is this movie for your kids? No, no. I'll say no. No. Put the kids to bed. Put the kids to bed, y'all. And let's watch a movie. Tell your boo thing, hey, boo thing. Perkins put out a movie review. So kinda gotta watch it, you know? And she's like, oh my god, who's this Perkins guy? And you'd be like, some some little chocolate bear, you know? Like, oh my god, don't say that. Like, well, that's what he always calls himself. Blah, blah, blah. And she'd be like, oh, really? Like, yeah. And then she'd be watching it. And then she'd be like, oh, he is cute. And he'd be like, why'd you say that? And she'd be like, well, because he is cute. But anyway, we're not here to talk about that, y'all. We're here to talk about this movie. So if you ever want to see a movie that you just confused the whole movie, this is the movie for you. If you ever want to see a movie that is like, what the heck did I just watch? This movie is for you. If you ever wanted to watch a movie that you just were like, this movie is for you. So this movie takes place in 2018. Well, actually came out 2018. And it's weird just because of all the stuff that's actually in the movie that I thought it was um, a recent movie, but it's not a recent movie. So this movie came out in 2018. It's called Tyler, and this movie is weird. So this guy he agrees to go on this weekend trip with some of these guys. So Tyler decides to go on a weekend trip with some of these guys. He knows one of the dudes, and then the other ones he like met in passing and stuff like that. And so number one, he's before I start, let me just say that there is a lot of there's a lot of stuff within the movie that you really got to pay attention to, or otherwise you will miss it. There's a lot of political stuff in it. There's a lot of racial innuendos in it. Can I say that? Anyway, I just did. So there's a lot of stuff that's in the movie that if you're just really just watching just to watch it, you probably will miss it. Um, and third of all, it's a movie that you think something's gonna happen. Nothing really happens though. I'm gonna just tell you, I'm gonna spoil it for y'all. I'm gonna spoil it for y'all. So I'm gonna tell you right from the joint, you gonna think that like something's happening, something's happening, something's happening. No, nothing's happening. Ain't nothing happening. But Tyler. So Tyler decides to go on this weekend trip with some guys, whatever, right? Lo and behold, Tyler is the only black guy. Tyler is the only black guy of the whole group. So anyway, so he decides to go whatever. And when they first get there, they run out of gas and they have to wait for their peoples to go get them some gas and they could go right back to the house and go hang out. So they all hanging out, you know, they finally get to the house, whatever, and they finally just turn up and stuff. And then of course Tyler, you know, I know that because I know how he feels, but I know that he feels a certain way just because he's the only black guy in the whole group and stuff like that. Um, but also he kind of conforms to the way of these guys thinking, these guys acting, these guys the way that they are. You know, he kind of conforms to that just because he doesn't want to make them feel not he doesn't want to make them feel like they're being racist or or whatever the case may be. So of course, he allows certain things to happen just because he doesn't want number one. He don't want to be the outsider, especially when you're outnumbered. You know, there's almost like eight different white guys, and he's the only black person in the whole group. So come on now. But anyway, so he doesn't really want to, and then he doesn't want to make them feel uncomfortable. That's what I'm looking for. He doesn't want to make them feel uncomfortable. So, he agrees to certain things or agrees for these people to say certain things. And I realize that's how most of us black people are. We agree to let y'all white, excuse me, we agree to let people who are not our race say certain words or do certain things because we want y'all to feel comfortable around us, right? We want y'all to feel okay with being around us. We don't want y'all stepping on eggshells because y'all can't say certain things, right? And that's just how it is. This movie where they say things, and then of course things get weird, right? Because when you get certain people together, things become weird. That's just the nature of the beast. I'm not I'm not trying to be rude, crude, or whatever about it, but certain when you gather certain people together, things become weird. They become like, I don't know what's going on right now, but I don't know if I like it or not. But anyway, and then one of the nights, Tyler he gets like brutally drunk and stuff like that. Um, and he decides to leave just because like everything that he's watching, everything that he's seeing is kind of like, I don't know about this, you know. Um, and so so he goes over to this lady's house that they met in the beginning of the movie. And she's like, "Oh, come on in, come on in." And she has a black husband, and they have like a black child. I don't know if the child is just the man's or the child is both of theirs. But um, so now, this guy, he's playing this instrument, and he's really like making Tyler like feel uncomfortable, right? And of course Tyler is still he's still a little drunk at this point, so he's not really coherent with stuff, but yet he understands what's going on, and then of course throughout that scene, like I said, the guy's just he's just playing his instrument, and he's just really making the situation an uncomfortable situation. But through at the end, Tyler was like, all right, well, I should just go, whatever. And so that's what Tyler left, went back to the house because his people picked him up, whatever. Went back to the house and then slept it off, and then I think the movie was really just over after that. But like I said, you really have to pay attention because there's a Donald Trump. This was during the time when Donald Trump was running for president, so they had a Trump pinata. Yeah, Trump pinata. They burned a picture of, I think it was Mary holding Jesus. Um, there's of course the the racial innuendos, like, oh, talk like a black Southern woman, right? One of them has said, and or talk like a black person. It's like, how's a black person talk? Like, we talk just like y'all. There's no difference in how we talk. There's no difference in how we communicate. We may say things a little different, but that's all depending on where we're from, where we grew up in. That's So like I said, there's that type of stuff. That's why I said you really have to really pay attention, and then you could really see what's been going on or what's happening within this movie. But also, like I said too, it's one of those movies that you just like, what's going on? What's happening? You know. Um, I mean, out of 10, I would probably rate it maybe. I would say between a 5 and 6. Yeah, I'm going that low. Just because it's like I said, it's just one of those movies that you it's like you either get it or you don't, and I don't get it. Seriously, it's just one of those movies that's like, wow, what is happening in this moment? Um, but like I said, there's definitely a lot of stuff that's packed into this movie, um, that goes on in our generation right now, right? That goes on with us today. And like I said, this movie was back in 2018, so that's the peak of when everything starts, right? And everybody says, "Oh, it's because of Donald Trump, or it's because of this, because of that." And I think that a lot of racism and stuff like that happens way before Donald Trump. Happens way before this. Happens way before that. Um, so so in the end, it's really it's really how you put it. It's really how you manage it. But like I said, if you never want to see a movie, go ahead and check it out. Would I watch it again? No, I'm good. Do I need to watch it again? No, I'm good. I'm good. No, thank you. No, gracias. Anyway, y'all. So until next time, y'all. I'll see y'all later. Check it out. It's on Hulu. So go ahead and check it out, y'all.